Hello everybody, welcome to the show. It's AndreJMcClendon coming at you guys with a new video about XRP, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. So this is going to be that reaction to what that big move is, move down. So let's jump into it. So right now I'm looking at XRP, and this is me right now. I made a video about XRP a few days ago, I think last week, going over what my strategy was, is. And right now, XRP has been jumping down pretty low and getting to this consolidated area. And for me personally, I was talking about if it breaks this current zone and heads down to lower waters, I'm gonna put some limits at these lower support levels, so I start catching some of these dips in, and not to capitalize off of them immediately. Because I think that the long-term trend for cryptocurrency, I think that most people in it is going to be long-term. So here's one of the levels, and also this bottom level is going to hit my limits. Now this is only pertaining if it stays in the zone. If it falls below the zone here and falls down to lower levels, then I have to change up my strategy and start shorting a whole lot more, because that's way lower. But if it maintains this level, I think it's going to hit this point again, go back up to its resistance level, and possibly go back higher and rebuild that zone again to about right here, and the next point, and head up. So I'm just dialing my entries to head up higher. I hope cryptocurrency, or just XRP in general, heads up to that lower direction, because this move down into this area, into this consolidated area, to me shows that there's going to be new buyers down here and continual buyers to buy up into this zone to push it up to higher highs, or to this back to this original high of 47. And that's a little bit of the strategy that's going into XRP. Not too complicated. I just showed you this is the basic thing I'm looking at doing, and have dialing my buys. When it comes to like Litecoin is suffering a little bit harder fall. It's glory of 142 down to 54, and for me personally, I definitely see this going to a lower position, much lower. So we look at it right here. That's the current price right here. It might do a small bounce. Actually, let me change this. It's supposed to be black, and thicker lines right here. So I see this might do a small bounce, but I see in the coming days and weeks that it's going to definitely be holding down to these stronger support levels, or head even lower here. There might be some bounces here and there, but I think Litecoin is going to go back to their main support level, kind of like Litecoin. I mean, not Litecoin, like XRP. It's hitting out a little bit lower. And if it breaks this zone, similar to XRP, it might go down to way cheaper prices. And that's why we're jumping to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, I kind of marked up a little bit because it's a little bit repetitive. Let's just give you guys a little bit of advance. But you see this blue zone right here? This is kind of like that. It's kind of like this is support zone. This area where it's bouncing in and out, building up orders before it take off. Similar to what might happen is that it might bounce around in this zone for quite some time before being pushed down to lower lows. Now Bitcoin has a big fall, like it can be here and all the way back down. So you're talking about a huge cut of like over 50% at its current price zone right now. Here you're talking about, over 50% at the current price, and here not so much 50%, a little bit less than 50%. So that's why I kind of like XRP a little bit more, and that its direction is going to be here, and then they can head up back to its higher highs a little bit easier. But when it comes to Bitcoin on long term, you check Bitcoin like on the weekly and zoom out. I think it's going to take a lot of time for it to hit up this higher highs, and if it goes down to this dangerous area, it might be a couple spikes back up. But I think ultimately, if it goes down to this area, that it might have a little spike. I mean, it might go to the resistance level just to be easy, but the pullback might be below. That'd be a pullback to the lower direction to break this zone. So I'm not current trading Bitcoin. I mean, I'm in such a small amount of presence in it, so it's not really a big deal for me. But my main focus is Litecoin XRP. So, guys, that's about it. So tell me what your guys' thoughts are on about getting into cryptocurrency. Are you also trading, going long term? Are you hodling? And yeah, drop a comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for your time, guys, and have a nice day.